Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Risco no Saka coming at you with some more Doot. It's Doot. Everyone loves Doot. Well, I mean, I don't know if everybody loves Doot. We gotta. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that there's some love for Doot. I've got my fingers crossed that today's stream is gonna go well because the last stream on Monday kind of like it was a bit kittywampus, really. And when you get right down to it, it was very kittywampus. That's not so great. So like the connection just went for crap. I got out today and I was looking for one of those the splittery things that Des had told us about a couple streams ago. I think actually last week when we looked at Little Big Planet, and I couldn't find one, but I don't think I went to the shop that I really ought to have gotten to. I slept. It was not on purpose. Not exactly. See, I went to bed last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then I woke up at, my tags are wrong again. I hate this. I hate the whole tag system, because it doesn't stay. LGBT. Thank you. Okay, put that on there, please. Thank you. Got my fingers crossed that that'll actually stay. I got to bed at like 1 o'clock last night. No, 2 o'clock maybe. I was watching the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey movie was the thing. I liked it. It was good. I also watched Silent Hill Revelation. I didn't like that. That was not, I mean, that's not what I would call good. Song Guitar, how you doing, yo? It is a pleasure to see you. We just got started up. I hope that life is treating you pretty well. Not like there's no problems. And Kronos as well. Kronos, how are your eye meats doing? Are they doing better? We've just got high brain talk words, a thing that we do. We just got started up. Nothing makes sense, basically, because my sleep schedule is like out the window. I had a movie day yesterday. I watched let's continue this game. I watched Silent Hill Revelation, and it wasn't good. I think bring good news and bad news. I'll start out with the bad news. All right, let's get the bad news out of the way, because I'm really looking forward to the good news. Is fallen satellite back online. The full scale and origin of the attack is revealed. Olivia Pierce, the Lazarus Project's lead scientist turned cult leader, activated a hell wave, that's a thing, and released hundreds of demons from their holding cells in the Lazarus laboratories. Devastation that followed has left the facility on the brink of complete destruction. Baby, 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 baby. The Foundry reactors are in critical meltdown. Samuel Hayden, who, let's remind everyone, is a douche, survivor and head of the Mars facility, has offered you his help if you need it. You don't. You just need ammo and a way to stop the meltdown before it tears the base apart. Gotcha. Last morning, the burning itching sensation got to the point where it became possibly the worst early morning I've ever experienced. It was so bad. Lollipop, a pleasure to have you in chat. I hope you're doing very, very well. Kronos, that definitely sounds like bad news. So I'm hoping that the good news is commensurate to that. Spinach. I mean, yeah. I myself am a big fan of spinach. Turns out spinach doesn't have as much iron as Popeye assured us that it did, but it is still pretty good for you. I hope you're doing very well today, Lollipop. And I hope that you're having your spinach.
After running more diagnostics
Oh, it's Vega.
on an active radar suit, it appears that I can accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by
Oh, good.
measuring your combat effectiveness. I have added a tracker to your helmet's display.
I mean, that's the thing that we wanted, right?
The facility will not allow you access to the turbine room unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the foundry. Our security systems cannot be overridden.
The good news is that later that day I went to see an eye doctor and was prescribed with an ointment, and lo and behold, it's already working to the point where I can function like a sane human being again. Kronos, that is wonderful news. Like, honestly, that is really, really great. And I definitely echo Zogatar here. I do hope that you're feeling up to 100% soon. I've been, like, worried. I think not inappropriately so, about how really bad your eyes have been. That demon just jumped to its doom. Did it die? What are you, demons, what are you doing? They're emo demons, I guess. Oh. We got a charge burst. We did a tactical scope, a heat blast, but we're already using the stun bomb, right? So I guess we're stuck with the... Do we want tactical scope or do we want micro missiles? Tactical scope attaches a tactical scope that allows for zooming in on targets with weapon mod button. They'd rather jump into the next ring of hell than deal with you. Honestly, Zog, that makes a lot of sense. I don't think I would want to deal with Doom Guy myself. Hold weapon mod button to bring up a rack of micro missiles. You know what? Let's do that. We're going micro missile. We're gonna biff that thing in the face. Take that, robot. See if we care about you. What do we got? Also, can we do any upgrades? We've got 4 weapon points. 3 points for the PtaER suit. And the Codex doesn't... we don't upgrade anything with the Codex. Let's try this PtaER suit. I want more scanning. Secret sense. Compass will pulse when near secret areas. I mean, that sounds like a good thing. Let's go with that. Somehow I was able to finish the last drawing request before the bad morning. Finished about 5 minutes after Sai's stream ended. I'm glad that you got that out of the way, Kronos. And I'm definitely liking the recent art. I talked about that last stream, but really I think that seeing some solid improvements in your style. Zog, I don't know if you're on Left Stick Right Stick's Discord, but if you are, you can see Kronos' art as it is posted. If you're not, then you should follow Kronos on the Twitters, because Kronos often puts up his art, and it's really cool. Alright, so we got Secret Sense. What else do we want? Environmental resistance, equipment system, but that's upgrade 2. Power up effectiveness. Dexterity. Let's go with environmental resistance. Decreases explosive barrel and environmental damage taken. I will go with it. Why not? Sure. And now guns. I'm indeed in LSRS Discord. I've been watching his art posts and they are getting more and more good. Right? Right? This is absolutely true. What do we want? I guess we could upgrade the plasma rifle. Quick recharge. That's actually really good. So we'll take that. Big shock increases stun bomb detonation. I don't know. I kind of feel like we should. Well, we can't. We can. All right, we're gonna upgrade Mr. Shoddy. And then we're just gonna kill everything, I think. Was there anything here that we wanted? No. Oh. It's a Nintendo Switch. I really like Mean Suit and Lillian. Oh god! What? I was looking at that thing. You can't just do that. What a jagoff. Those guys were so rude. Fine. Whatever. See, if I cared, jerk wads of jerk. Can I open you? Oop. I hear demons. Nope. Punch it doesn't work. Alright. Alright, demons. What are you? Oh, you're one of those... Biff? Oh, you died! I didn't want it to die. I wanted to tear its arm off. Which reminds me, we gotta check. What do we need to do? 3 possessed, 1 barrel. Kill 3 of the possessed with 1 explosive barrel. Okay. Curb Stomp. Perform 3 death from above glory kills on possessed. Okay. Quite the collector. Find 2 collectibles. Okay. Okay. We could do this. 3 death from above. 3 on 1 barrel. Find 2 collection kits. Nope. That didn't... I mean, we were supposed to... We were supposed to grab that, and we didn't. There's no, like, heavy metal soundtrack right now, so I guess we're relatively safe-ish. I feel like I remember this place. Although with Doom, like, everything does look kind of samey. So, feel like I remember might not mean particularly anything. Kill the ambiance. I think we have. I think the ambiance is dead. Are we meant to go... Like, there's not... We can get up there, maybe? Yes? Okay, good. And then up to here. Excellent. I don't know if we're sequence breaking. I don't think we probably are, but it felt good, so we did it. And really, do you need any other reason to do things than feeling good? Give me that hand! I need you to give me a hand. Why did we need that hand? What the fuck did we need the hand for? Listen, Doom guy, you just can't... He just goes around ripping people's arms off for fun. It's not Doom guy, he's like Ed Gein. Look, could you both not? Ah! A makeshift grapple hook? I mean, sure. Get like a USB cable, somebody's arm. You could totally grapple hook off of that. Now, we do need to find some possessed so we can harm them. Harm them in ways that will give us mission points. Playback. Splat! Well, look at that. That's a very pretty demon. Where are you going, pretty demon? Is that the guy that we just stole? I think it is. Now, the demon used that dude's face. We don't have a face, we just have a hand. But I guess that's okay. Alright. We done got our access, that's all we need. Demonic threat levels are high? So to Takai!
Stopped.
Oh, we stopped the gas leak. Do demons care about gas leaks? Is that like, is it a problem for demons? Probably not. I think we just went into a circle. I mean, I think we went into a circle that we needed to go into, but at the same time? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so that area is out? Taken care of? This is where those demons were jumping off. Where did you go, demons? My sweet, sweet demon friends. Oh shit! Oops! Okay, I wasn't intending that. That was not intended. But we'll just, we'll check it out. There's a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world or I'll eat your souls. And me and Kyle, we looked at each other and we each said, okay. So we played the first thing that came to our heads, just so happened to be... I can't do the next note because it's too high, but trust me, it was the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Now, if you look into my eyes, it's easy to see 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It's Destiny, but not the game Destiny, but completely different. Oh, darn it. I wanted to glory kill you. Demon, stop. Demon, be gone. Nice. Are you also a... No, you're not a demon. You're just a plasma dude. Biff. Boff. Boop. Thank you. Good. That's all we really needed out of this. Is just to boof that guy. Are there more demons? I'm hearing like the Poundin' soundtrack. And the Poundin' soundtrack, you know, demons. Oh, snakes! Into the fire! You could jump into the fire, you could swim in the sea. You could something, but you'll never be free. Oh no, no way. Did I just give a thumbs up, skis? I just did it. I gave a thumbs up, skis, like I was the in Terminator. Imagine being able to punch a head so hard it comes off the body without any resistance. I mean, that's like goals, really. Really, you're just big goals going on there. I would need to do a lot more push-ups, I think. Also, like maybe lifting. Probably working a heavy bag to be able to do that. Do we need to do we need to do all that again? I hope we don't need to upgrade. I'm gonna be pissed. We do, don't we? Like all that shit that we did. No wait. It's already taken care of. Never mind. Never mind. I'm silly. That's where we came from. Great. This is where we're going. Good. Do we have to do the hand thing again? Oh, look at that. There's just little ships zipping around all over the place. Props. Props to the prop ships. Hey, look at you. That's not a death from above. I don't know how to... we didn't do a death from above, is the problem? How do we do the thing that they want us to do? Maybe we need to be higher. Oh! Was that one? Chotomate. No, clearly it's not. 3 death from above glory kills on these Jagamuffins. I am unsure how that works. I saw a treasure. And by treasure, I mean armor? So there must be a way to get up there. that we did not see. Was that a death from above? No. No, it was not. Well, I mean, like, what do you want? I'm so confused. Like, if I'm up here, can I do a death from above? I mean, there's no one left to kill, but at the same time... Things are shaking. That's not good. Shaking generally tends to be bad? I'm gonna go with bad. Oh crap. Like that works out. That's not taken care of yet, so we have to do that whole thing again. Yes. I mean, we got it, basically. We know the problem. We just have to solve the problem. That's not a good jump. That was a bad jump. That was a terrible jump. Oh, Praetor suit. Nifty. We got a Praetor suit upgrade thing. Nah, that's not what we need. Those are also not what we need. Fuss budget? The budget of fussing? Hey, could you not jump in the fire? I know it's tough, but really, it's gonna be unhealthy. I'm loving this steam. Now, I mean, all this is definitely fancy pants, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, don't jump into that. We can't jump over? What are you afraid of heat? Heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. Doom Guy is afraid of heat. But aren't we all really? Don't we just want the cold? The cold, sweet embrace of death? I mean, she's kind of a hottie. Depending on which death you're talking about. I mean, Lady Death, the old 90s comic, was maybe a little bit too busty to really constitute hottiness for me, personally. Neil Gaiman's death, although Neil Gaiman has kind of showed his whole ass, all of it, the entire ass, he just put it out there, and that's unfortunate. I'm disappointed. But I have to say, his rendition of death was, she was a cutie, definitely. No questions about that. Now, the Marvel death also seems to be kind of a cutie, but she's also like a skeleton, so, you know, that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. No, not gonna do that for me. Oh, hey, look at you, you're a demon. I really wish we had a targeting reticule. That would be cool. We do not have a targeting reticule, but it would be nifty. I'm just saying. Hello? There you go.
Access granted.
Access to where, though, is the question? There. That's our access.
Stopped.
Now the question is, what the fuck is this place? That's not the question that I intended to ask, but it is a question, and I think it's a timely question. The thing I want to know, though, is how do we get to you. It seems like there should be a way. Hmm. Like, what would logically connect to that area? No, that's fuse box. Can we... Do we want to get up on that, do you think? What is... an... Oh, it's an echo, but we got that echo. Okay. Good, good, good. Objective. We're gonna go to the objective in a moment. There we... Like, that's the room, right? So... It seems like... we should be able to... jump over to that. From... Okay, there it is. Wait. Is that? Maybe? I think so. Let's go for it. We can do this. Oh, we do need to go around. We got that. How do we get up to there? It shouldn't be a big issue, I think. Alright, and we want to get up to that. Hello? Brain? Please? The brain meats, like, they're not... I wouldn't say that they're particularly on fire recently. They're functional. I'll give my brain meats that. They are relatively functional. But they're not on fuego, as it were. There we go. Gotcha. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Womp womp womp. Yay, we found a secret. I like secrets. Some people, they like zombies. Some people, they like turtles. I like secrets. Now, interesting. Perhaps I should have my brain to jump instead of my legs from now on. See? You need to do the... You need to use the proper tool for the job, is what we're saying. Now, I know this is going to start off a set-piece battle, and that's going to be really exciting and fun, but before we start that battle, I would like to take just a moment to have a really quick smoke. So, give me just a mo. We'll think about using our brain meats to jump, but in that time... PS4, why are you so loud? I cleaned you. And hot. You're very hot. That's not worrisome. It's not worrisome at all. Why would I worry about that? The PS4 is just going to catch on fire. Alright, we is back, and apparently, to do death from above, you need to have the double jump. We don't need to, but I guess it facilitates, so we're not going to worry about that until we get our special Mario power. But we are going to kill everything, because, really, why wouldn't you? Oof. I should have saved that barrel to get rid of, some possessed. Oh, crumbs! I died? That's not cool. The Hobo Feather. There you are, Kronos, you're 100% right. Hobo Feather is the way to go. I can't believe we died. I am... This is me disappoint. I am disappoint. And that was feeling so easy. That was the problem, really, wasn't it? Like, it felt easy. Ergo, we needed to die. They're trying to show us stakes. Wait a minute. Are we all the way back at the beginning again? Oh my god, you jerkbags! You are total douches. That sucks. Like, there's no checkpoint? How does that even work? I'm just gonna biff you. I'm so pissed off. Kill my death. We need to, apparently. Oh, that is... what... What a just crap fest. Is there a manual save button? I don't believe that there is. Unfortunately. Right. Demon gets the dude. Fine, we jump down here. Yay. Look at us, we jumped. That is just... Fiddle Smurfs? No. Doom Friend. Doom Friend, don't do that. That's not what you want to do. You want to go up here. It's green. Green means go. Green means go here. Just like in Dead Space. Dead Space used the same technique. How... Just really, really, though? Where's the hole? There's the hole. Okay, we get our armor. Yay, that's a secret. You found a secret. Do. Alright, get that dude's arm. Give me the arm, buddy. Whatever, you weren't using it. I can't believe we died. I mean, I can totally believe that we died, but at the same time, I'm kind of cheesed off. Oh, I didn't want to kill you. I mean, I totally did want to kill you, but not like that. Not like that. Right, arm. Cool. In before the armor is the main path, and the checkpoint is the secret. Like, feels that way. Sploosh! Now there will be demons. No, I needed to do the other thing. Where I rip your noggin off. Fine. Be that way as it may. Biff! Biff, baff, boff? See, Doom Friend is not fucking around this time. You got like some freaking laser blast? That's gonna save you? It ain't gonna save you. Nothing's gonna save you. Not your mom. Thank you. Rip the spine out, mate. There should be some spine ripping. I'm disappointed. They've got glowy spines. How do you not rip out somebody's glowy spine when it's right effing there? Apparently PS5 reveal is in 36 hours. Unless they're revealing that it's going to cost 0 yen, then I think that
Demonic threat reduced by
probably
25%.
that's not going to be very useful for me, unfortunately. Alright. I guess we reduce this demonic. Hello. I can say words. Words are a thing I do. Right? I mean, 0 yen, I think, is straight up, like, that's a worthwhile price point. Alright, we got all this stuff. Everything is gotten. Cool. Neat. Nifty. Wonderful. Demons. These demons, I swear. They think they're so cool, but they're not. They're not cool at all. Just because they got their Ray-Ban sunglasses? Pfft, Ray-Ban sunglasses. But it definitely charged you by the $10 per month. Well, okay, let's think about this though. $10 a month. 50 months would be 500 bucks. And that 50 months would be 4 years and 2 months. That's okay. 10 bucks a month I think would be a little bit pricey. I can't believe we don't yank out spines. That is such a lost opportunity. We got everything here. Good. I hope. Yes. Okay, fair. I gotta get better at maintaining price points, making price points more awful. You know, like the rest of the game industry. I mean, I think they've got us covered, Kronos. I don't think we've got to make price points awful. Rabbits, how you doing? I hope that everything is lovely for you. Hive is unfortunately not joining us tonight because Hive's internet is non-functional. I think it's an Australian thing, but I'm not sure. I'm so glad to hear that, Rabbits. I hope that you continue to be, okay. Actually, that's not true. I hope that you continue to be better than okay. That's what I'm going for. Now, there was a whole reason I was looking at that map, and now I don't remember what the hell it was. Area lockdown, explosive barrels, nifty. Now we got blue doors and we got objectives. And it looks like below us is... No, I need you to go down. It's not down. This is... You're on the wrong level. It looks like there's an auto map below us. I think that's what that is. But there's probably going to be a better way to get to it. Hive is having, like, some serious not great days, and that makes me sad. I've really got a... Hello, demon. I've got my fingers crossed for them. Could you, well, that's not true. I don't have my fingers crossed because I need to use my fingers, but The toes. The toes are definitely crossed. Not even as a joke, like they are actually crossed right now. Biff. Boff. Boof. Look, I'm trying to knock your block off, thank you. I did see that there was a shield dude down here. And I'm gonna have to deal with that shield dude momentarily. There we are. Now, how do we change guns? Heavy assault rifle, plasma rifle, cool. Biff, biff, biff. Boff, boof. You are just a cutie? Oh my god, you blew me into like a dozen pieces. What the fuck, dude? That was rude. There's no other way to put it. That was just simply rude. Demons. Demons that got no tact. We're looking for our polygon count. Kronos, there's got to be a secret here with like a polygon thing. I swear, if they make us do... Okay, we did get one goal done.
Threat reduced by 25%.
Fuck off, computer voice. You think you're so cool, but you're not. Computer voice. Give you computer voice. The only computer voice I want is GLaDOS, or that lady in Superman 3 who gets turned into a robot. Those are the only ones. Outside of that, don't need ya. Unnecessary, inutile, surplus to need. Alright, we're gonna want to get in there, but we need the blue chippy deal. Biff! Wah wah. Buff! Now, okay, we're gonna leave you alone for right now. So that we can get the shield dude later. Oh, crumbs. Just, what are you doing? Doom friend? We need to talk? Oh, crap. How are we at low health already? Wow. You are an imp. Your job is to get splattered so that I get my health back. Thank you. Now we go to the plasma rifle. Good. How are we on low health already? What we went from... Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. We went from like 59 health to 4 health in one hit. That don't make no sense. That is... It's senseless. Game, you need to learn how to do math. I mean, I'm not a math wizard.
25%.
But even I know you don't do that. Fine, game. Just fine. Hey, Rabbit, how you doing on that sandstone statue of Christopher Columbus? Or was it bronze? Or was it sandstone? It was sandstone, wasn't it? I'm thinking like small munitions, but that's generally my go-to. For basically everything. Like, gotta kill a roach, small munitions. Door is stuck, small munitions. Basically, they're, you know, like, it's the go-to plan for any problem. Nice. Alright, we got a flamey dude. Flamey dude, where did you go? Flamey dude, I need to kill you. Thank you. Well, did the roach ever come back? Yes, and I killed the fucker. Like, straight up, I deaded it. Kronos, I forgot to mention that a couple streams ago, but I was very pleased with my roach deadening prowess. Oh, piffle. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess they're all dead now. I mean, hundreds of kilometers away from that statue, it's just one statue I know of that celebrates colonialists in Germany. Like, if we could just get rid of all of those statues, I think we'd probably be... I'd be happy. I mean, I wouldn't complain. Nice call, Kronos. Fast travel does seem like it would be pretty useful here. And we know that Germany is basically Borderlands, so... Oh, come on! We got deaded again. I want a fast travel system. There's so many people I need to meet. So many friends and friend-shaped people that I would like to have at least one night with.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
Wait, are we, like, did we go someplace new? Are we at the place that we were at before? Oh, we've got, like, the yellow key card was the checkpoint. Gotcha. I wish I could give advice, but I've never doomed before. Kronos is no problem at all. I think really with Doom the only advice is just get good, to be honest. Like, be more efficient with your killing. Now, when you get right down to it, that's pretty good advice for life, depending on what particular life you're shooting for. But as we know from many streams, we're on 323 right now. Risco is decent at a number of things, but efficiently killing is not really one of them. You are very angry, my friend. I need you to not be angry anymore. And by not angry, I mean just die? Really? Holy shit. Look at this dude. He is... I mean, he's a big boy. He's dead, but definitely a big boy. I know one of the weapons get heat-seeking mini-missiles. You're right, I don't remember which one. It might actually be what we're using right now. The problem with I find like things like heat-seeking mini-missiles is that they tend to kill before you can get the glory kill, and I need the glory kill to recharge my weapons. Darn it. If there's one thing I could suggest is to shoot till they glow for glory kill. Right. You're 100% right, Kronos. Usually with the punching, it's because the imps, the little fire throwing imps have like very little health. So if I shoot them with a shotgun, they die. So I can't glory kill them. If I tag them with the assault rifle a couple of times, then usually they'll start glowing. I bet we've got to come from up top to get that armor. I learned a neat spawning thing in Risk Rain 2. What did you learn, good Kronos? What is our new Risk Rain 2 tech? I am quite interested in knowing this. Oh, hey, buddy. That's not what I wanted to do. But it'll work in a pinch, I guess. Crap. Oh, yeah, buddy. What are you doing? You can't. That's not how that works. Throwing fireballs at me like some kind of jerk face. Even with the assault rifle, it's like 3 hits and they're dead. No, imp, what are you doing? Damn it. Apparently, all multi-shops in stages 4 and 5 are green items guaranteed. No white multi-shops in sight. Now, that's interesting. Oh, God. It's you. Oh, shit. You are... Oh, crumbs! That's not... Are you gonna give it a thumbs up again? He gave us a thumbs up again. Doom friend. Honestly, like, just Doom friend. What are you doing? I suppose that's why Monsoon starts recommending skimming the gate, skimming the early stages.
Have you filled out your UAC?
When you say skimming, Kronos, do you mean like just rushing through? Not actually trying to get, Ooh, look at you. Okay, so we definitely do come from up top. We just need to find out where that is. Shit. Oh, double shit. It's you. These Hellknights are the business? Shnikes, I'm stuck. Typically I try to grab around 3 to 4 items before moving on. I mean, that makes sense. To be honest. Argent cells unlock suit upgrades that can increase your health, armor, and ammo capacity. I think next time we should probably go for ammo.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental death and dismemberment form yet? See Jessica in Human Resources.
I saw that.
Reduced by 25%.
It was really good. If there are, like, Risk of Rain 2 tournaments, Kronos, you should maybe consider doing a Risk of Rain 2 tournament, because you're pretty badass. Start glowing, Hell Knight. You V-bag, thank you. That guy was a jerk. I mean, I don't think that's a controversial statement. I think that guy was definitely a jerk. And everyone would agree. Low ammo. Don't you low ammo me. Even his mother. He's just like, I mean, he never sends a card on Mother's Day. He always makes fun of his mom's pork chops, which is the sign of a bad son. You can't just be making fun of your mom's pork chops. That's not cool. Oh, right. I want to get... No, not here. This is where we were. I think. I want to get in that hole. Stop breaking your ankles, Doom Guy. I mean, I know it's fun, but it's not necessary. Maybe that's not the hole that we want. Maybe that's not the hole that's in our shape. This hole was not made for us. My mom told me a pretty neat bike story. What is your mom's bike story? I want to know. Was it like from the time that she was riding with the Hells Angels? Because I could imagine Kronos' mom riding with the Hells Angels. I bet Kronos' mom is a pretty cool lady. This is not what we wanted. This is not what we wanted at all. I see the armors right over there. But I don't know if we can get back to it, because we might have stitched ourselves up. Shit! That's us! Well done! Maybe it was the Hells Angels from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Isco! Isco, please! Like the Roger Rabbit, please? Or the Axl Rose, please? Rabbit, I have probably not seen 2001: Space Odyssey in over 25 years, so I'm not sure I remember the Hells Angels from that movie. So back then, apparently, in some Herculean leap of logic, women riding bikes in the Philippines was actually against the law. She still wanted to learn, though, so she stole her dad's bike occasionally to practice. Definite props to the HAL 9000 reference, Rabbit. Got no question about that. I was kind of right about your mom's story, Kronos. She was a Hellraiser, a Hellion, hell-bent on learning how to ride the bicycle. And next time you see your mom, I don't know how often you see your mom, Kronos, but give her a thumbs up skis from me, because I 100% support that. As the saying goes, be gay, do crimes, fuck nature.
Demonic threat reduced by
Your mom is representing
25%.
that, and I respect. We're gonna have to just do this again until we stop sucking. Yeah, okay. Hell Knight, good job. That's not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Thank you. I mean, that's definitely commitment. Kronos, I think we could definitely say that. And the good kind of commitment, not the bad kind of commitment. Plasma rifle. Doop. Punch. Shoot. Doop. Punch. Punch. You are such a thing. It's not what we wanted. It's not what we wanted at all. Fine. See if I care. Shit. I don't think we can actually bounce into that like mid-level. I think it sends us all the way up to the top, which is kind of shitty. Alright, we got a shotgun. Everyone wants one. Might as well talk about more Philippines lore since I'm mostly Filipino. During my time there, they actually have these... Hold on a second, I gotta pause this. They actually have these wooden beams connecting between trees, usually palm trees, One beam is higher than the other. The idea is that you'd climb the tree, use the beams to travel between them, use the bottom beam to walk, the top beam to hold balance. Huh. That's pretty cool. And I did not realize that you were mostly Filipino, Kronos. That is a cool detail that I'll have to keep in my memory. We want to resume the game. Fiddle Smurfs. I didn't want to kill that dude. Totally didn't. Is that harder to do on windy days? I mean, it seems like it would be, Rabbit. I've only been to the Philippines the one time. I did have a really nice trip there. My friend was getting married and they invited us to the wedding, which is kind of shocking. I have pictures from then, but I don't look at them because I don't like to look at my old pictures. I do seem to remember though, like as far as food, everything being sweet. I don't know if that was just my bad luck, but it was definitely unexpected. Now you could argue that it's better than like a lot of Japanese food being bland, so I'll give you that, but like when you get a grilled cheese sandwich and the grilled cheese sandwich is sweet, that's not like it's one of those weird mismatches. Not sure, Rabbit, I've never tried myself, and frankly it seems like a highly unpractical way for travel, though I haven't exactly grown up with nature. That's fair. Despite my heritage, I was born and raised in Canada, so I only really know one language. Pardon my French. Wah wah. Now, actually, this is a question I honestly don't have the answer, although it might sound like a really dumb question. It might sound like a foolish question. But the French that you learn in school in Canada, Kronos, is it like Parisian French or is it like Quebecois? Because I remember those being very different things. If you... I'm stuck. How am I stuck? Thank you. I've only got 3 shells left for my shotgun. This is non-optimal. Hold on, let me kill this dude before I look at chat. Not sure. Never paid attention during the 1 year I took it. How is it that you live in Canada, a country which is, like, bilingual? I mean, like, national languages, too. And you only had to take 1 year of French. When I live in the States, a country that's full of shit, and I had to take 7 years of French? Doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem fair at all. Don't be clawing me, demon! Gosh darn it. These demons, I swear to God. I think it's mostly an Ontario thing. French class is optional here. No shit. That kind of surprises me. And by kind of surprises me, I mean that actually surprises me. Okay, checkpoint.
Demonic threat
Thank God.
by 50%.
I don't know which god we're thanking in this case, but whichever one is listening, just thanks, I guess. So where do we go? What is our dealio? Are there large Filipino communities in Canada? I know there are big ones in Alaska, at least. Really, Rabbit? I honestly did not know that. I had no idea that Alaska had a large Filipino community. Hey, that's my one new thing. Well, I mean, you should try to strive to learn more than one new thing in a day. But that is my at least guaranteed one new thing that I learned today. We're all over the place here. Good on ya. Hello? These possessed, they think they're all that in a bag of chips. They're not. As a slight aside, you don't necessarily need to do a deep dig on this, but I did learn something unexpected today. I'm not particularly fond of French fries. I don't know when that change happened, but I actually got some Mackers today because I was really stupid hungry and I slept too long to actually cook anything. So I got some Mackers. This is a double cheeseburger and a plate of fries, or like medium fries. And I was eating the fries, and it kind of dawned on me, like, these are okay, I guess. Not particularly great. Not something I'd really want to go out of my way to get. I was not expecting that, to be perfectly honest. Because I thought, like, Macker's fries were supposed to be manna from heaven. In any situation that you would want Macker's fries. And it's just like, they're okay. Not bad. Historically, the Filipino in Alaska are the largest Asian diaspora in Alaska. They historically worked at salmon canneries. After the Chinese and Japanese workers that used to work there were forced out because of immigration policies changing. Rabbit, I had no idea. I don't know if I want to say that's cool, because, the fact that the Chinese and Japanese immigrants had gotten shafted, which allowed the Filipino immigrants to come in. But it's cool to have that knowledge, because it's something that I would have never expected. That's like me with my indifference with instant noodles not in a cup. Right? I'm glad. I feel like less weird now. Because as I was coming to this discovery, so to speak, I mean, it is a discovery, I did kind of feel weird about it, like something was wrong with me, maybe. Like, what the hell? Risco, how can you not be drooling over these? Now, I have to say, I do like the double cheeseburger. Macker's puts on a nice double cheeseburger, but, the fries are just kind of like, whatever. I guess they fulfill their role. They are carbon-based, and I was hungry. Did I just go in a circle? What the fuck? Also, like, there should totally be a map thing here. Right? There's a Doom guy. What am I doing? What is the thing here? Good. Monsters, imp. The fuck? I didn't need that. That's not what I needed. We've killed 164 of these things. Hold on a second. I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to have a really quick smoke. Despite their low status among the demon ranks and their seemingly endless numbers, I hate this font, by the way, imps have unique characteristics in battle. Some prefer fighting from an elevated position, while others will rush their target and swipe at them with razor-sharp claws. Walls and obstacles offer no defense against imps, as they will leap great heights and easily hang on surfaces. The imp is capable of channeling hell energy. Are you telling me that no scientist, none of these otaku fuck scientists, came up with a fancier term than hell energy? Really? Really? I roll to doubt. There should be like a 6-syllable word for that. It should have lots of Y's and X's in it. Anyways, as the imp channels the energy, airborne particles and debris are sucked into the maelstrom, nice choice of words, to create a condensed, superheated fireball. The mechanics of the imp's range attacks suggest that they are actually a lower form of the summoner. I mean, fancy. You go imp, I guess. Weird, never saw any imps like this. The imps we've usually come across only did one thing, die. The Filipinos in Alaska that come there for seasonal work are called Alasqueros and went to the west coast when it wasn't summer. I think the immigration policy change was around the start of the 1900s, if I recall correctly. That would make sense from my hazy memories of junior high school. And that would mean that they're extremely hazy memories. I feel like the Chinese immigration boom to the west coast in the United States was post-Civil War to about the early 1900s, and an immigration policy change would account for the drop-off. But I know that the Transcontinental Railroad and a lot of the West Coast railroads were built with Chinese labor. So that, like, it links up as far as timelines. 1908 was the Chinese Exclusion Act. I just looked it up. There you go. That kind of knocks it into place. I'm going to take like a really quick break here, and then we're going to come right back. Osu! Buttons! Wasby! Holy shit, did we have a raid? And Hive! Yo, welcome back! I... Welcome to everybody. I hope that you're all really well. I was having a cigarette. Guess who remembered the recent stream? Let's them watch in 160p. I always like the option in case my Wi-Fi goes extra dodgy. And there's an LBP3 mod? Oh, I get it. Hi! Excellent. I live and so I thrive. Rabbit, I am really glad that you're thriving. I hope that all of you are thriving, honestly. It's a whole world out there right now. But it is wonderful to see you all, and I'm really glad. I mean, I'm glad to see all of you, but I'm really glad that Hive that you were able to drop in tonight, because I know what you were saying, that your internet is kind of kitty wampus, and nobody likes that, especially not the kitties. What the fuck were we doing? Alright, okay, so apparently that wasn't a map, that was just a little bit of lore, I guess, that we didn't need. We do want to get to the Doom guy, but we can't until we get our blue card. Yatta. Right? There's no way around that? Or is there? It looks like there might be. I don't know. I can't read a map. I don't like to promote BS. Well, okay, I do promote a lot of BS, but I don't like to promote BS sexist tropes. But the fact of the matter is that I have some severe deficiencies when it comes to map reading. In that I can't, apparently. Alright, so where do we want to go? Go down this hall, hang a Louis? I think we hang a Louis. Not a Ralph. Yep, okay, good. And then, like, there should be... Isn't this where we were, where that armor was? It is! There should be a Doom person right here. Game, why do you lie to me? Oh, fancy pants. Look at that. I did not realize that was there. I mean, 3D maps are an objectively hard thing to pull off. Reading them even more so. Doom tried its best, but its readability isn't too high. It's definitely not the worst 3D map that I've seen. That's the truth. But I wouldn't go so far as to say that it's a good one. But you might just simply be right that there isn't really a good example of a good 3D map. Can I can jump on this little ass thing? My feet aren't on it. I'm just floating. That's me. I float. We all float down here. You'll float too. If you want to. If you don't want to float, like, you don't have to. I wouldn't push you to float. I mean, I think that seems like it could be a thing that would turn off a lot of folks. Might make your stomach a bit irpy. Nobody likes that. I don't like it. Now, I do hear screamers. Alright, the stair access is closed to us until we get the blue key card, so that's a must. I don't know if we can go over here. We'll give it a shot, because we haven't been there yet. Most 3D maps are designed to be easily readable, often with discrete layers. Because of that, I think. You can... That needs to be adaptable to the safety dance. You can float if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't float, and if they don't float, then they're no friends of mine? Something like that. I don't know. There's a safety dance in their pants. Everybody's gonna sing. Oh, Jesus. Hello. Look at you. Oh god, there's just so many things. Alright, we're gonna kite all of these jerks away. Oh, fuzz budgets, you are scary and big. Could you not be one of those two things? Cha! Run away! Thank you. Oh shit! Damn it! I was gonna glory kill that thing! So toss a coin to your floater! Now floater has a number of different meanings, Phosby. I don't know if we want to toss a coin to it. Metroid Prime had a decent map, and that game is ancient. But if I recall correctly, the map also got me really confused later on. It's been so many years since I played Metroid Prime. I'm glad that you caught that, Wasby. Yeah, that does does sound kind of wrong. I think the last time I played Metroid Prime was before I came to Japan, actually. Like, probably, yeah. Aren't the things in your eyes you can see swimming around also sometimes called floaters? Yes. Floater meanings. There's the one that's in the toilet bowl that we'll leave aside for the moment. There are the specks in your eyes that sometimes you can see. Those are also called floaters. Bodies in the river, or bodies that are found in water, are also called floaters. I don't know if we want to toss a coin to any of those things. It's questionable. It's possible that we do, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what a dead body's gonna do with a coin. You could use it to keep the eyes shut, but that really doesn't actually work. That's not a thing. If you really want to keep the eyes closed on a dead body, what you need are 1, eye caps, and 2, super glue. That's what we used to use at the funeral home. So if you're at a funeral and you're wondering why Grandpa's eyes are so nicely closed, probably there's a thin layer of super glue keeping them closed. Imp, come back! Gotta punch you. I think humanity should pool their R&D into creating a device that eradicates eye floaters from existence. I would not be against that. Definitely not. Argent energy! Look at us! We got it. Metroid Prime circumvents the issue a bit by having discrete rooms with long connecting hallways, while the room interiors aren't detailed in the map. It was a very impudent imp, wasn't it? We've already got ammo, but we could always use more ammo. Like, if you're killing everything, you don't need armor. That's how that works, right? I think so. I think we're gonna go with that. Explosive barrels. We're never gonna get that 3 forgotten on a barrel thing. It's not gonna happen. We just give up on that. I mean, if we luck out, I'll take it, but I don't expect it. Stay focused, stay committed. I'm trying to not stay committed, actually. I think that's for the best. Nug! Yo, Nug, how you doing? I heard that there was some doot around here. There is definitely some doot. We are dooting it up. We're not dooting particularly well. We're not, like, rolling with large degrees of skill. But, I mean, we take it as it comes. How are you doing this evening, Nug? And also, because I didn't specifically ask, but Buttons and Wasby, are both of you doing well as well? I've got my toes crossed on that one.
Stay focused.
Doots.
Stay committed.
They keep on telling us to stay focused, stay committed. I don't want to do that. I got a codex for Samuel Hayden. Samuel Hayden's codex is just gonna say he's a douche. Let's check.
The Prime Council is always watching.
Where is UAC personnel? Let's check this out. Samuel Hayden, the first. Douche. He's a douche. No, that's not what it says. I'm just joking. Samuel Hayden is the chairman of the UAC. Born into the wealthy and powerful Hayden family, he completed his master's in theoretical physics at Oxford. That's an actual pig. He showed prodigious talent in several fields, including thermodynamics, electromagnetic theory, nuclear sciences, and hell energy. At a young age, he established the Samuel Hayden Foundation, a philanthropic organization dedicated to sponsoring young scientific talent, probably all white, and funding scientific programs in schools and colleges. His daunting intellect, that means he was a jackass, made him a prime target for the UAC. They recruited him soon after he was appointed General Director of the Global Science Council. Samuel, we're on a first-name basis now. Samuel, I forgot, took over leadership of the UAC a few months after the discovery of the Argent fracture and immediately put the Argent Tower into production. During construction of the Argent Tower, Samuel was diagnosed with stage 4 inoperable brain cancer. Ooh, brain cancer. Given 6 months to live. He dedicated those last few months to finding a radical solution to his mortality: cybernetic transference. So not only do we have hell energy, but we are post-singularity. We are able to, if we're rich enough, I imagine the poors, like us, probably can't cybernetically transfer our brain meats into these fine chrome-ass bodies, but the technology is available, ergo singularity. What did I miss? I'm doing spectacular! Waspy, that is wonderful to hear. And I don't know if I would say spectacular, but I'm doing quite well. The financial situation has momentarily stabilized. I realize that this is a... I don't want to say simultaneous, because that's not right. This is a temporary situation, a temporary solution, but at the very least, that particular set of worries is not something that I'm spending my spoons on, and it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Samuel Hayden the first. Oh no, does that mean there's a Samuel Hayden second electric hallelujah? Nug? Probably? His intimidating big brain got cancer. How ironic. Irony and enthalpy. Now, we do have an upgrade. We could upgrade things. Power-up effectiveness. I don't really like the power-ups. Use spoons as currency over there? Like, straight up. Kronos, yeah. Kronos, you know spoon theory, right? I mean, I don't know if it's theory, but, like, the whole thing. Andre! Welcome, Andre. I hope that you are doing very well tonight. It is a pleasure to see you. We are duding. We're not duding particularly well, but we are, in fact, duding. What do we need? Oh, okay. Yellow door, that's where we came from. So we just completely missed this hallway because I'm a goof. She's got a shotgun. Everybody wants one. Now, I could have sworn... Oh, there you are. I knew I saw you somewhere. You Hell Knight. You cute beast. Look at you. I think I blew your face off. I'm so sorry for the face blowing. Stagger. Hold on here. I gotta just kill everything. How am I at low energy? I've been just killing the shit out of things. I should be total number one. I'm on fire. That's probably it. Probably the burninating is what's hurting me. We did get to a checkpoint. I'm gonna have to figure out, by the way, like, where the game saves in case we can't finish an entire chapter every run or every stream. Because it would suck if, like, we had to stop, like, mid-chapter, and then when we came back we had to do the whole chapter over again. That wouldn't be very good. In fact, I believe most people would say that that is very bad. Now, it seems like there should be a Doom guy. I guess it's on another level? Everything's on another level for me, though. I'm like super scrub. And I'm okay with that, by the way. I don't mind being a scrub. Are you gonna open? Is that a thing that you do? This door, you had one job? And your one job was to effing open? Look at you, you just, like, I'm gonna open a little bit. I'm gonna give you a taste of progress, and then I'm just gonna completely fuck off and not do that anymore. Fine, door. See if I care. Well, if that's not the way, that must mean that there's another... Oh. Hi. Didn't notice this? Now there's boxes. Now boxes mean that we can climb. And climbing means that we can get a secret. All secrets are related to climbing? Yoink! These elite guards... I mean, Kronos mentioned this last time, but the fact that the guards, they all just kind of flopped over and died in the same way, it's really useful. And I just want to thank them. Like, I want to send a note to their families. I know that your husband, wife, brother, sister, whatever family member this was for you, because they've got a mask and they won't let us take that off and check ID. I know that they totally died, and that really sucks, but they were very polite in their dying, and I appreciate that. Now, how do I get to that hallway? Like, it totally looks like there's a thing there, and we should totally be able to get to that. So we're gonna do that. Haha! Look at that dude. Just kind of hanging out there. What are you doing? Oh, he blew up already. Weak. Weak. Now, if this map is not a damn dirty liar, there should be a way? How is that?
Stay committed.
What are we fucking up here? That's the hallway, that's no good. We go through here. Who the fuck is shooting at me? Why? Look, I mean... Dog? You ain't gotta shoot. The family. Your son's dead. Dead as hell. But hey! He died just right. So there's no need to send the ashes. Wish you the best. See, Kronos, you could do funeral work. You could totally do funeral work. Like, there's a Doom thing. I bet it's in one of these boxes. That's the fuck up. That's where we screwed up. Yes! Hi! Gotcha! Look at us! Quite the collector. That's us. We are collectors. Honestly, not so much. You know, just a thing. But I done used to be, I guess. Anything in here cool before we start off the tidal wave of enemies? Right, that works. Nice, Kronos. You're right, though. I would be completely stoked, though, if the collector showed up in some game that wasn't LBP. That would amuse the living fudge out of me. Automap is download. No, not the Foundry. What are you doing? We don't want to. We want to look at the map. All right, skis. I think maybe we got everything. It's hard to tell. I bet this door is gonna open later. Probably right. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna open later. Let's pop this cork. I think side. Height. Let me try this again. Lips, brain, work in tandem. I think side quests qualify as a B side. So we're almost J side. You know, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Like, we've got a ways to go, but we could get the J side from B side. I think there's a sack person collectible in Order 1886. The bad news is that it's Order 1886. For real? I mean, I don't know anything about Order 1886, so I'll take your word for it that it's not a good game. But they put a sack thing collectible in it because that is fucking awesome. And I love it. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. That was totally an accident. I wanted to rip your chin off. The most cinematic sack person. Right? Sack person is where it's at. Sack person has two turntables and a microphone. Could you, I'm trying to, you gotta, oh, you're a Hell Knight. Okay, you're not what I thought you were. I thought you were a shooty dude. Oh shit! Damn it! Fudge! 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 That's not what I wanted! For your information, Order 1886 is the one game that ran at 24 FPS because the director thought it would make it more cinematic. Oh god. Why? 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 I don't know, Kronos. You should totally get stronger by standing in lava. We got PtaER stuff. Let's upgrade. Environmental resistance or area scanning. I'm actually going to save for area scanning. But we've got 4 weapon points, and we should probably do something about that. That's not the button. Rescope, please. Buttons. I know they're hard. I know buttons are hard, but you gotta just stop. Micro missiles, we could upgrade those. We could upgrade the stun bomb. Haven't we done that?
50%.
I remember that didn't make the game better. Oh Jesus, buttons! I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't get too spooked. Do we have at least? Okay, we got the Doom guy. That was saved. There's gonna be more things.
Core temperature rising.
My core temperature's rising over here. I'm getting pretty effing hot. We still have a couple more of these to do, is the thing. It's gonna be longer than a 2-hour stream, I think, because I want to get this chapter done because I don't know if it'll save. But that's okay. It seems like the Wi-Fi is stable. I have no idea why, but it's not broken. Biff. I wonder if people named Biff are Biff. I wonder if people named Biff are pissed off that their name is a sound effect. Like, do you think they get angry at mom and dad? Like, why the hell did you just name me after an onomatopoeia? I probably would. But I'm like that. Alright, I hear the Hell Knight. The Hell Knight thinks it's all that in a bag of effing chips, but it ain't. It ain't shit. Come and get it, buddy. Think you're so fucking cool. You ain't cool. You ain't shit. Womp womp. It's the saddest trombone. Not a rusty trombone. That's a completely different thing. It's just a sad trombone. Did we... Is everything dead? Did we do the thing that we needed to do? White Chainsaw Dreams creator made another level. Oh, fuck. Well, I know what we're gonna be looking at in 2 weeks. I didn't notice you. Look at you. Dude's looking like the fucking Guyver over here.
Demonic threat reduced by 75%.
I love that they can track this. I love that they have a demonic threat tracker. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And that is 100% okay. Also, thanks for your blue keycard. It was swell. You could have done with an arm. You could have lent me a hand. That's not true. It's not true. There are still 2 more secrets, which we're probably not going to find. There's still 1 more elite guard, which we're probably not going to find. There's that whole area all the way the fuck over there. How did we not check that? Maybe it was locked off. Interestingly enough, I'm not sure if the in-dreams page excludes names, but the credits page has a Histoire Angie alone. I think Angie does her own work. I don't think that she works with other folks' stuff, which is frankly pretty amazing. I haven't been in touch with her for a while. Oh Jesus. We talked briefly when I looked at, I think, the Mountain Girl level. Seems like a really nice person though. I'm pretty sure I'm following on Twitter, but I would need to check. Load failure? Well, take some kale pectate or something. My fault you got a load failure. Oh, hold on a second. Let's not be hasty. Like Samuel Hayden. There should be a thing here. Oh, that's just a health up. I don't need you. I thought you were a secret. Wiki. Oh, kittens! Yo! It is wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing very well tonight.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental death and dismemberment form yet? See Jessica in Human Resources for assistance.
We are, well, I mean, if you've been lurking, you've probably seen, but we're being less than skilled at Doom. Imp? Really though, what are you trying to do? Imps think they're so effing cool. They ain't cool. They're gonna start their own emo band, and everybody's gonna laugh at them. I'm not gonna laugh at them because they started an emo band, because I know that singing in front of people is really hard, and I respect that. But I am gonna laugh at them because they don't know how to write fucking lyrics. Their lyrics are just gonna be like golf poetry, and there's so little cool about golf poetry. I don't know if that's true. I guess I'm biased because of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Look at this, he's dancing! This Hell Knight is just dancing around like a dancing fool.
Demonic
I step away and come back to poop jokes. I love it.
Lockdown disengaged. Turbine
It's always, you know, sometimes you just... You need a... I guess you need a poop joke. Did I miss hearing Rust, Dust, and Guts while, shooting demons? You may have done. Sometimes I'm not 100% sure about the sounds that are coming out of my mouth. I have no ammo. I have not enough ammo. Eat my mini missiles, douchebag! He absolutely had his dancing shoes on. I saw a house centipede on my floor for the first time ever. I killed it, but then I found an article on why I shouldn't kill them. I mean, I'm not gonna slam you for the panic kill, Kronos, because I understand that feeling 100%.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental death dismemberment form yet?
Usually, I mean, if they're not too big, I try to scoot them out of the house. I haven't had too many show up, to be honest. The centipedes aren't like super common in Osaka, but I have had one or two. And usually you kind of get them into a box and then just take them outside. Where the hell am I going? Are we gonna go this way? Right, there's that vast gray area that we need to get to. I never did get that armor, and you know what? Fuck that armor. I'm just going all out. That armor is not it's surplus to needs. We're gonna put that armor on the block. Okay. Now I think we might be coming close to the end of this particular chapter. I'll be right back. I gotta expunge the evidence. You do that, Kronos? We won't tell anybody. If the cops ask us, we'll be like, fuck you, cops. We ain't gonna tell you shit. I mean, I would do that normally. That, I think, is the proper and appropriate response to police, but just in case you're worried, I need to navigate this much better. How did we screw up? Is this the way that we're supposed to go? And then, if we hang a Ralph, it should be this way? Hello? I noticed that there's this vast gray area that you're not letting me access. And I would like to know what your deal is, and if I could talk to a manager. I don't want to talk to a manager, actually. Got no need for that. No, but seriously though, what the fuck? Well, there's a hell mark. That's not good.どこへちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。それは、秘密のところっていうことですよね。なんかミスしたって感じ。っていう気がする。なんかまたレバーのこととか。あ、Jesus! Listen, you fuck! You can't just do that! Jackass! Holy... Ah! Ah! That was scary. Sorry about that, folks. Probably shouldn't have panicked like that, but totally did. I'm pretty sure that the hell mark is probably less cool than normal mark. I don't know many marks, so I can't really make a broad sweeping generalization about markhood. but at the same time, probably less cool than... No, definitely more cool than Marky Mark. Yeah, I think we go with that. 100% more cool than Marky Mark. Hellmark never blinded anybody, as far as I know. Also, Hellmark was not part of a shitty 90s boys band. I can only think of Mark Hamill and Mark Ruffalo. Neither of them are good Marks. Really? Like, I know Mark Ruffalo is kind of a bag, but I didn't know that Mark Hamill had any marks against him. That wasn't necessarily me going for the Mark pun, by the way, but it was just it seemed like the most appropriate word. What did Mark Hamill do? Because I thought that the general read on him was that he was relatively okay bloke. What? Game. Oh, right, okay. Alright, so this is definitely one of those old school Doom maps, which we're probably not going to find the lever for because they're a total pain in the ass. Oh, for real, rabbits? Oh, I did not know that. That is... Well, I mean, it goes without saying that is pretty fucking not cool. And also, like, heckin' disappointing. Now, I know we've said it, and you've said many times, and I think it's, we should kill our gaunts. We should not be afraid to confront the flaws in the people that we've admired. Because most of the people that we've admired probably have got at least something going on with them that is not cool. And that not cool might, like, ramp up into exceedingly not cool. Hello, Maynard, from Tool. We're talking about you right now. But that's kind of above and beyond not cool, and certainly not what I expected. At this point, if a magical girl made a wish to eradicate all evil, there'd be no one left. Yeah. Kinda, Kronos? I mean, it sucks. It does, but it has been kind of the process of adulthood for me, I guess, to the extent that I can call myself an adult, which I generally honestly don't feel like most of the time, is that a lot of the people that I at least had fond memories of. So, for example, here, Mark Hamill, I was never a real Mark Hamill stan, but he was kind of one of those people that stood out as probably okay. But a lot of those folks are probably not really okay, honestly. That sucks, but that seems to be the thing. Which is why the conception of evil is useless, but one of harm is extremely poignant and necessary. Yes, I think, rather, that that's probably a pretty good way to go about things. Is thinking about trying to conceptualize it and trying to wrap our minds around what kind of harm that we do in our lives and other people do in their lives, and trying to mitigate that harm to the extent that we can. It's probably going to be a more consistent way of getting through life and dealing with people. Alright, we finally got to this new area. We should have been here ages ago. Did you just... Doomfriend just punched that panel. Doomfriend was like, this shit ain't working. And I'm like, Doomfriend, you have no fucking idea. Oh, crumbs? Alright, we're gonna get out Mr. Shoddy. Grab you. Oh, you're just punchable. Hello, imp. Oh, is there another imp there? I saw another imp. I totally saw another imp. Where are... Alright, that works. Imps down. Good, good, good. Cool, cool, cool. I like that we completely defied gravity in that last section. Doom Friend is just like, fuck gravity, what the hell is this shit? I ain't doing your gravity thing. And I'm like, Doom Friend, good. We're all about breaking the laws. We're committing crimes against fucking physics here. Take that, physics, Sir Isaac jackass. Like, oh, I figured out gravity because an apple fell on my head. Big fucking deal, Isaac. You're not cool, Isaac. Just because you got a freaking apple dropping on your head. Doomslayer, gravity, what is that? Can I punch it? We can totes punch it. Gravity is showing itself to be eminently punchable. And imminently punchable. No less. Imps. Could everything just Zerg rush me so I could be done with this? I mean, I'm having a blast. Like, I'm actually having a really good time. I don't want to give the impression that, like, I'm not enjoying things, because I totally am. But at the same time, it's like, do I have to hunt down the last one imp? Could you just come to me? She says, as the Hell Knight completely rocks her ass. My ass has not been rocked yet, but it's in the post. Give me my mini missiles. Hell Knight, where are you? Look at you! You are so badass! Hell Knight, I rib you, but I only rib you because I love you? I'm gonna buy Hell Knight a tin of cookies. We have Kronos, and I completely forgot to use it this stream. But we've definitely done some chainsaw action, at least on stream. Oh, crumbs. That's not what I wanted to do. Imp! Imp! How do you like your ass? Rocked or mailed in the post? I mean, I'd rather have my ass rocked, honestly. Because I think getting your ass rocked implies that it's still attached to your body. Getting your ass sent to you in the post kind of doesn't. I mean, I guess you could post the whole corpse. Crumblies. I miss going to the airport to pick up bodies. That was always kind of fun. Which is one of those statements that I don't think a lot of people get to actually say. Alright, let's get rid of the Zonko. Goodbye, Zonko. And then we get rid of the double Hell Knights. Ah, jeepers! Look, Hell Knight. Hell Knight, we need to talk. You've got anger issues. There's rage in you. And I don't know if that's good for you. The blood pressure has got to be out. It's got to be through the roof. Fuck me. Hi. Hi. We've got one health. That's not good. That is exceedingly bad. I will look at chat in a moment. Oh, Sue! Yeah, boy! How you doing? Actually, yeah, boy, I'm super glad that you showed up, because I did want to ask. Now, I know in Auntie's Discord that you use yeah, boy or Yarboy kind of interchangeably as screen names, but I notice on Twitch that you use Stu Patutu. which of those would you rather me use? Is Yarboy okay to use, or would you rather me use Stu? Ah, fuck me. Ah! So we were so close. Now we gotta do the whole stupid thing again. Is a stream without noise for anybody else? That's weird. Which means that maybe you can't hear me. Let me just put that in chat just to check. Can you hear my voice? I do that to confuse people. I just want to use the name that you're most comfortable with. The name that you would most like to hear. I'll just come along for the lovely images on the screen. That's... Oh, okay. I want to pause this. And I'm just gonna just put this in the chat for your boy. Don't know what's up with the sound. Sorry about that. I did want to ask what name you'd most like me to use, though. Yosh. And somebody tell Stu Patutu or Yarboy, tell them that I think they're very special as well. Alright, let's... This has gotta be the end of the sequence, right? This has gotta be the end of the chapter. We got a big set-piece battle. It's super annoying. Use Stu here and Yara on Discord. Gotcha. I will do that thing, even though that you can't hear me, but I will do that thing. And as soon as I kill these demons, I'll put that in chat as well. I should totally be using the chainsaw against the Hellknights. What the hell? Disco. The right tool for the right job. That's how you screwed up your screen door. I did also screw up my screen door. I don't think that it's going to cost me any more money when I leave this apartment, but it does feel really foolish and I can't use the screen door anymore. You said she thinks you're special in a good way. Yes, it is 100% in a good way, Rabbit. Thank you so much, everybody, by the way, for kind of helping out with the relaying of messages. I appreciate that an awful lot. Hell Knight, I need you to not kill me. Spoof. Man, these things, they think they're so cool. Ow, you bastard. That's okay. If I don't get it on this pull, I'll probably take a quick break for a smoke, but we're definitely going to finish this thing up before the end of the stream tonight, even though that means that the stream is going to go a little bit late. Almost like we're playing a game of chat telephone. That's actually a really good call, Kittens. And those guys are not nice. Oh. For you, anything, Stu? I mean, I would say that to anybody in chat, but to the extent that we can accommodate folks, I do want to try. One of these days, I need to get the captions working. I don't really know how to do that, but I know it's a thing that's doable. But I would like to do that because I know that there are some folks, not necessarily in our chat, but possibly at some point in time, that there are folks that have hearing issues. Oh, come on, fuck you. Wow! I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna have a really quick cigarette. That was like the worst, dumbest death. But we'll be right back. Whiskey up, water up. Rest your eyes if you need to. Take a stretch, but I'll be back in 5. That was so stupid. Alright, we are back, and we are gonna get it this time. Not sure you can do it on PS4. Might have to do some research on that. You're probably right, Kittens. Unless there's something that's, like, in Twitch itself, I won't really have that option. That's why I don't use Nightbot, or any of the other kind of nifty overlay type stuff. And we talked about that before. Kind of my goal within the next couple, well, I'd like to say within the next year, but it really depends on how things work out. But I am going to have to upgrade my computer eventually. My laptop is, I want to say like my laptop's about 6 or 7 years old now, which means it's probably coming to a close as far as its functionality. But the next time that I upgrade my systems, I want to get something that's good enough that I can actually do things like Streamlabs from. And then we'll be able to play around a little bit more with things like captioning and overlays and things like that. Unfortunately, right now is just not something I have available to me. Could whatever's punching me not punch me? That would be cool. Appreciate that. I think it's a plugin for Streamlabs. Gotcha. Yeah, in that case, then it's just not going to be something that we have in our toolbox at the moment, which is a shame, because it's definitely something I want the stream to be as accessible to folks as possible. I've been kind of thinking a lot about how accessibility is handled in different formats. And I have Hive to thank for that, honestly. It's not something that probably would have been strongly in my mind had I not met Hive. But I do think about it an awful lot now. But, yeah, our kit is fairly limited, unfortunately, at the moment. Now, there should be one Hell Knight coming soon, then another wave of enemies, and then the 2 Hell Knights, and I think that wraps it. I hope. Hell Knight? Where are you? There you are. Look at you! You are so cool. I think Hell Knights are my favorites so far. Even though they kick my ass? Like, utterly? Really, this needs to stop. Oh, how did you do that? This guy is he is a champ. This Hell Knight is a straight champ. I have to say, I'm very pleased with the video quality today. The video quality that we had on Monday, I don't know if there's particular days that are just really not good for the connection, but our video quality on Monday, even aside from all the cutouts that we had, it was terrible. It seems like we've been pretty consistent for video quality today, and that makes me really happy. It's a lot better than it has been, yes. I wish I knew what it was that influenced that. There's also a website that can do that for you, which gives you a web source you can put in OBS. So again, currently, OBS doesn't want to work at all for me, so that's unfortunately not an option. I figured it was about the captions. You're definitely, you're okay with that one, Rabbit? Where... This Guyver motherfucker over here. Are these demon-human hybrids? Is that what's going on? That they had special frickin' railgun suits. No, don't, Risco, don't do that. That's not the way to do that. Thank you. Alright, now, it feels like we haven't actually talked in a long time. How are you doing, Rabbit? I will allow that conversation to go, and I will keep myself out of it. But hopefully exceedingly well. Actually, why don't we just chainsaw this motherfucker? Now, chainsaw, once the chainsaw is out, it's the attack button, right? So, there you go. No, wait, that's not the attack button. Risco. Nice! Hideous Gibbs! If I ever have a child, which I will never have for a number of reasons, but none of which we need to get into. If I ever have a child, I will name that child Hideous Gibbs, and I will teach them to love that name. They'll hate me, but they'll love their name. Hey, Impykins. Alright, second wave now? Where... There you are. Neat. I just think they're neat. Oh. Imp. No, I didn't want to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. Nice. Cool. Alright, so we are set for health. Now, at what point do the double Hellknights show up? Because we're going to want to chainsaw them, I think. It's probably the best option. I mean, I'm alright. I got people I care about, people who care about me. Oh, yep, oh. Pause, I will read that in a moment. I'm not trying to ignore chat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you fucking fuck! Oh, you bastard! Damn it! Alright, what did we miss? It's probably what's gonna happen to Elon Musk's kid. I feel so bad for Elon Musk's kid. Just to have Elon Musk as a dad is bad enough. Is that one of the reasons you won't have kids? Because you'd have to name them that? No. Actually, Buttons, that's not... It's not one of the reasons. It's probably a TMI thing, but it's something that maybe would be better talked about, I think, in an... Oh, no, Jesus, no! Buttons, don't worry about it. It's 100% cool. It's 100% okay. I just don't know, like, if Doom is the right place to kind of unpack that particular box. Now, going back to Rabbit, I mean, I'm alright. I got people I care about, people care about me, and people who don't were either cut out from my life, or did that stuff themselves. Fair enough, I've been through similar the past few weeks. Had to cut my dad out of my life because I learned certain upsetting things about him. That's a lot to deal with, kittens, and I'm really sorry you had to go through with that. I had to go through that. Through with that? Do we need the phrasal verb or do we not? I hope that you're feeling a little bit better about things right now. The name for that kid still baffles me. You don't do that. You don't do a kid that dirty, especially this early. No, I mean, honestly, Kronos, it's a mistake. I wouldn't name a kid Hideous Gibsons. I might nickname my child Hideous Gibbs, but not actually legally name them that because they would have to live with that. But to name your kid like a string of characters that is only readable with a chart does seem to be pretty unfair. I mean, they do have to live with that name. Sending you love and energy, kittens. If you need some talk to, DMs are open, okay. Same here, kittens. whatever energy I have to post, you get it. And we do love you. You've always got a spot here with us. And you've already got our DM queued up, so if something comes up that you do need to talk about, by all means, please do. Oh, Hell Knight. Goodbye, Hell Knight. In hindsight, everything has an origin point, meaning that if this name catches on, we'll be seeing an influx in similar names in the coming years. Huh. Would that be... I mean, I guess if that kind of name became normalized, it wouldn't really be a big issue. But to be the outlier, to be the person who's kind of stuck with that name the first time, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty rough. I imagine his worshippers might do it. I really hope, although I kind of doubt, I really hope that his worshippers are far smaller in numbers, that they wouldn't really be able to get that kind of thing off the ground. Mostly because I don't want, like, a cult of Elon. Because the fucker's creepy, honestly, and is just a big D-bag. It's probably not a good idea to worship anybody, to kind of, I guess, link up to an earlier thread in conversation, but I really don't want people worshipping the Musk. Do you think that Elon Musk smells like Musk? Or does he necessarily smell like Musk because he is in fact Elon Musk? I'm wondering, I mean, like, does the form follow the function here? Oh god, how are we at 0 health again? Please? I need this to not... Oh, jeepers. Hi, demons, Hell Knights, chainsaw! No, I chainsawed you! You douche! Oh, we had the chainsaw! Oh no, I mean, buttons, we're on the same page. We're like 100% on the same page. Elon rubs me the wrong way. He does. Like, he just does. Oh! Oh, is that the problem, Kronos? Okay. Alright. I did not realize that. I know we've only got, like, 3 charges for the chainsaw. Cripes. We are gonna have to really step up our game here. Maybe we shouldn't worry about glory killing the imps, because that is kind of cutting down on our health. But I'm worried, like, if we don't glory kill the imps, that we don't get health back. You got 5 right now, so that's 1 Hell Knight the chainsaw will kill. So how do we want to handle this? Maybe guns for the first Hell Knight, because it's just the 1. Then chainsawing off one of the 2 Hell Knights that shows up later. Because I think we can keep ahead of the first Hell Knight. Like, the arena is big enough, I think, that we could do that. If all else fails, there's a difficulty slider. That's a very good point, and that's something that we need to keep in mind. Crap. Yes! Okay, Hell Knight number 1 is down. Good. Guyver motherfucker over here is not down, but will be. good. We're back to 79 health. That's not bad. And by 79, I mean 84. We got more shields. That's also good. I mean, I think if we're relatively smart about this, we could probably... We should be able to handle it. Like, this is not as hard as it could be. I'm just playing it very badly. Alright, come here. Imp. Imp. Guyver. Not MacGyver. Alright, so that dude's out. There should only be like 3 or 4 of these imps. Mostly it's... See, we lose health so quickly is the problem. It's good that we get it back relatively quickly, but still... Hey, Guyver. I love the glowing spines on these things, and I'm shocked that we don't have a glory kill that focuses on their spine. Because it's like right there. Cool. Alright, so there should be... Fuck! 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 Oh, you... What? Really, though? I was... Hi. 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 This is a, you know... Right? Buttons, that is... It's like it's right there. It's like it's built for getting yanked out.
Safe levels. Lockdown. Disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
Turbine room doors now open. Alright, we're just gonna chew up these imps, I think. Not worry about glory killing them unless it's just really easy. Thank you. Cool. Nice. I do worry a little bit about our ammo, because we don't seem to be picking up a ton of it. But I guess we're just gonna have to burn that bridge when we get there. Ah, Impykins. I was looking for you. Thank you. 2 more over here. And we're already on low ammo, so that's... You know, it's like, the kids would say that's a problem. Burn the bridges to hell so there are no demons. You know, like, that is the advice that Marilyn Manson gives us. We need to burn the bridges, don't have time to sew our stitches. Burn the bridges, yeah. Like, what do we do if we run out of ammo, though? Do we just have to do it with the pistol? Because if that's the case, then we're kind of fucked. Good is the thing that you favor. Evil is your sour flavor. I don't need your hate. I decide my fate. Actually, I don't decide my fate. These jackasses do. And I kind of hate it. Now, we do have the pulse rifle. But the pulse rifle runs out of ammo toot sweet to return to our... Nice laser blast, by the way. That was pretty cool. Biff! Hey, demons. Could you? I need them to not. I don't see why our shotgun is not doing more damage, because it's a shotgun. I think steeple refers to crowbars. Everything's about the size of your steeple. Okay, now I get it. I wasn't sure, Rabbit. Well, if steeple refers to crowbars, then I think we're pretty well set, because my crowbar is like... I think it's a 3 foot. I'm pretty sure it's a 3 foot crowbar. It's big. I love it. I love my crowbar. I really wish I had more opportunity to use it. Alright. I like that Mars has hand trucks, by the way. That I appreciate that. Now, I think I just heard the Hellknights zoom in. Yes, okay, they're up there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there's 2 of them. Right. That's 1. Run away. Okay, and we've got 2 ammo left. You are right. Kronos, you're 100% right. The Hellknights take 3 ammo to kill. Or 3 chainsaw... I mean, it's not ammo. It's... petrol? What do chainsaws fucking run on? Okay, demon, you gotta go. And by demon, I mean imp, because you're a jerk. Thank you. And the last Hell Knight, where are you hiding? No, like, seriously, where are you hiding? Since the Hell Knight, I think, is the last one, let's break out the plasma rifle. Yata! I can't say Yata yet. I will look at chat in just a moment. I really don't want to lose this time. Yes! 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 Ha! Bloodlust Chainsaw was run on Bloodlust.
The core temperature is now
Gotcha.
stabilized.
Chainsaw runs on the nightmares of imps, Hell Knights, and the tears of barons.
Control room has been activated.
Sounds fair.
It could be Olivia.
Do we care, Sammy? I heard that Moon Sammy washes in the sink. Behind the sink there is a drain. The drain goes out into the sea. Moon Sammy knows that the drain is there. I should really listen to Soul Coughing. I haven't listened to them in a while. Oh, Sue! Welcome back, Stu! It is wonderful to have you. I'm glad that you got your computer sorted and figured out what the heck the problem was. Alright, so we got everything but 2 secrets. And one of those secrets was the Doom old school level. I think that's nice. The problem is the problem so often, Stu, is capitalism. Like, seriously though? What has capitalism done for us recently? Screw us over, mostly. Man, Olivia just looks so slick.
Olivia Pierce. Alpha 402.
Alpha 402.
It's locking me out, Dr. Hayden.
Give us more options past lowercase letters.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world
Thank you, Kronos.
and theirs.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that an awful lot. Which I guess means that there's no capitalism in Japan?
Could not have saved them anyway.
I wasn't planning to save anybody, Olivia. My whole goal here was just to rip spines, basically. Rip and tear until it's done. It's like right there on the in tin. Alright, this... Oh, Jesus. What? Are you... Excuse me? Where did you jerkies come from? Are you an imp? Listen, I'm not down with your shit right now. I came here to yank glowy bits and I will not be denied. I will not be denied. We will not be denied. We demand our glowy bits. You can't have a rave without a glowy bit. See, when the portal to hell opens up and all the demons start spilling out, who's gonna stand between us and the hell? It's not gonna be cops. It's not gonna be the military. It's not gonna be your executive classes. It's gonna be the ravers. The ravers are gonna have their bottles of water and their little bits of neon piping and their badass hair. And they'll be yanking glowy bits out of demons left and right. And there'll be a big cool rave. Not like the rave that was at the end of Matrix 3. That was like... whatever, those folks, I mean, they could have taken a bath. But it'll be much cooler than that one. Meltdown? Are we gonna do anything about that meltdown? Is that like a thing? Do we care about that? No, maybe not. Airlock control. Exit facility. Whew! We done did it, folks. Not a bad job. We didn't get the challenges, unfortunately. And we missed those 2 secrets, such as life. But I want someone to make this film. See, I mean, get in touch with Netflix. They greenlight some pretty wild stuff. I wouldn't say the stuff that they greenlight is always particularly great, but it does get greenlit. You know, you get the dude that did Mandy. I didn't like Mandy. I mean, I liked aspects of Mandy, but I've talked about this in the Isaac episode, and I think we talked about it on stream before. I feel like Mandy is just telling a story that's being told a lot already. It's not... I mean, I guess there's no entertainment is necessarily necessary, so to speak, but it doesn't bring a lot to the table. When you get Nick Cage, and props to Nick Cage. I mean, I'm sure that he's got his problems in the closet too. I should probably do a Nick Cage search just to see how he's fucked up, but as an actor, Cage brings it. And it has weirdness, I'll give it that. But, like, at the end of the day, it was just okay. Nick Cage is a bad man who became a good man because he loved his wife, even though she had a scar. And that's props. Okay, I'll give super props to that. There's no, you know, like, she's not treated weird because that she's got a scar. She's got a good relationship with Nick Cage. But then she's killed, of course, because, you know, she's got to be killed. And Nick Cage is beat up, and now Nick Cage has got to be a bad man again and kill everybody to get revenge for his wife. And it's like, you know, okay, yeah, I've seen this movie before 100 times. Favorite part of Mandy was mac and cheese. That's a good part. It's absolutely 100% a good part. They had this drag queen superhero show from Brazil that got greenlit, and it was buck wild. Alright, Stu. In Mandy, Nick Cage is a wife guy. I don't know if Nick Cage in real life, in meat space, is a wife guy. He may be, he may not be, but like the the plot beats of the movie are very 1980s, like white guy gets revenge plot. Like the structure is very much of that structure. You could change the coat of paint and you would have Death Wish. I mean, I know Death Wish, it's Charles Bronson's daughter, it's not Charles Bronson's wife, but the flow of the movie, the beats, the emotional beats of the movie follow that. The only thing that Mandy does that I felt was maybe kind of different as far as story, presentation, Mandy is actually not bad. Like, it's definitely nailing it with presentation. There's some cool stuff going on there. But as far as like emotional tone and plot beats, that it embraces the fact that Nick Cage is a bad guy. There's no redemption arc for Nick Cage. He basically becomes a demon, and he embraces that role at the end of the movie. He's completely sundered from society, and he already was largely broke from society because of the placement of the movie being so far into the countryside. So that was interesting. I don't feel like they tried to make Nick Cage seem to be laudable. Like, when you get a movie like Taken, and we're supposed to root for Liam Neeson, who's an asshole in meat space. Liam Neeson is a complete d-bag. But I feel like the movie wants us to see Liam Neeson as a good guy. Or if you're watching like Death Wish again, like we're supposed to think that Charles Bronson is a good guy. I don't think that we're supposed to, particularly by the end of the film, see Nick Cage's character as a good guy, so that is a little bit different, but yeah, like, I'm just not. Gotta fridge women to give the man a motivation. It's law. I mean, Kittens, really, honestly, it's textbook fridging. I mean, I do want to say that I really did like the wife's character. And I thought it really sucked that she ended up getting fridged. And I think an interesting spin on that movie, if you're going to go through those points, like if you're going to hit those points, I think it would have been more interesting if Nick Cage was the one who had been killed and his wife had been the one who went on the roaring rampage of revenge. Because I really like the wife. She's actually really quite cool. Her handling prior to her death, not really spoilers because it's like the basic point of the movie. The way that she handles the kidnappers, like the way that she interacts with the cult leader, was actually really cool because she just like calls his bluff. Basically, he gets her all high on some kind of like weird ass wasp juice. Like he's made hallucinogens out of wasps. I don't know. And he's like, "Hey, baby," he plays this record for her that he made, and he's doing the whole 70s like, "I'm a cult leader. You want to get down with me? You want to be my lady?" And she basically just bursts out laughing at him. She's like, "You're a complete joke, and this music sucks." Of course, then they have to kill her because, you know, like I said, gotta get the plot in motion, gotta have Nick Cage motivated. Mandy is sorry about that. Mandy is the film's name. It's also the wife's name in the film. I've statistically watched like 5 movies. Honestly, probably so, rabbits. I mean, a lot of these movies, they do boil down to kind of the same. Fortunately or unfortunately, they do kind of boil down in the same paste at the end. At least it's not Taken with Liam Neeson. I don't know when you made that comment, but you're right. It's definitely not Taken with Liam Neeson. I enjoyed watching it with friends after smoking a bit. I wouldn't watch it again sober or alone, probably. I definitely wouldn't watch it sober. I don't think that would be particularly fun at all. buttons. I think it would be like it would be a lot. It's a lot of a movie to watch. I think it would have been a lot more fun with friends if I'd watched it with friends. I think that bouncing off of friends, bouncing off the movies, that does change the dynamic of movies a lot. I'm just realizing Liam Neeson and Nick Cage are not the same person. Oh wow, Stu, they're definitely not the same person. Like, they're very different. As far as I know, like I said, I haven't done any deep dig into Nicolas Cage. Beyond the fact that I know that he's not good with money, and he's had a lot of tax payment problems, which is one of the reasons why he's in so many movies. Because there was like a period where he couldn't not work because he basically owed the government. He was like a Wesley Snipes situation where he just owed the government a ton of money. Beyond that, I don't know if he has any issues. As far as I can tell, he seems to be fairly decent in meat space. But Liam Neeson is definitely not. What the fuck, Liam Neeson? What was that about? Like, there was something happened. There was an interview with Liam Neeson, and I don't remember the inciting point to the story. But it was like, Liam Neeson was telling a story about how he just wanted to go out and beat up a black person for some fucking reason. And it's like, Liam Neeson, what the fuck? Why would in what world would that be even vaguely okay to think, let alone do? So he's up there with Adam Driver, whose response to 9/11 was, let's join the military and kill some Arabs, because fuck Adam Driver too. Wow, like this went places. I wasn't expecting to go places. Talking over it added a lot, absolutely. To put in perspective, one of my friends was generally surprised when I made a Gremlins reference, even though I haven't actually watched Gremlins, but shh. I won't tell them if you don't tell them, kittens. I'll keep that secret for you. And Gremlins was like, I think, the first movie that I saw most of. My parents took me to the drive-in theater with some friends. We had to hide in the back seat because I don't know why now. In retrospect, because when you go to a drive-in theater, you don't pay for person, you pay for car. I think maybe my parents just did it because they thought we would have fun with it, which we totally did. We hid in the back seat with a blanket over us, and we watched Gremlins. And I saw, I think, like the first half of Gremlins before I fell asleep, because I was only, Jesus, I mean, Gremlins would have been first grade or second grade for me. I was very small. He was in so much debt from his bizarre and extravagant purchases. Yeah, that was it. He's got, like, he spends money. Why I haven't bring it up? It didn't come up at all in the interview, if I recall correctly. I don't recall the interview in toto, Stu, but, like, I remember it being kind of, like, unprompted, unscripted, yeah? Like, he just thought that was a story to share. I mean, to kind of like take it a couple steps back, even without sharing the story. Like, and we've talked about kind of getting oneself away from like racial prejudices and racism itself, and getting out of environments that would encourage one to feel that way. And that's not everybody starts in an environment that encourages non-racist thinking. Maybe nobody does if you really think about it in the grand scope of things. But, like, there's, like, that's like a couple steps above and beyond that whole thing there. Where it's like, even people who, and I don't even want to, like, I don't want to give any credit to people who are kind of low-key racism, but I think even people who are low-key racists probably don't think about just going up and beating up other people because they're a different race. Like, there's an issue there that's like an additive issue. There's a coupled issue going on there. Yeah. Neeson is the kind of man that thinks lashing out in anger is the proper response to abuse, and of course he parallels such statements with racism. Right. Drive-in theaters is such a mystery to me. I'm not sure we ever had many on this side of the pond. Kittens, most drive-in theaters I think are pretty much gone in the States these days. The one in my folks' town was closed for years, and it only just, like, it only opened up again recently before I came back home. I saw Suicide Squad there. But it was closed for a long time. A lot of drive-in theaters have basically bitten the dust. Not a lot of coal for them anymore, which is a shame because drive-in theaters are actually a hell of a lot of fun. But it is what it is. Once you've gotten to the point of saying that shit in interviews, you've completely bought into racist ideals. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Buttons. There's you're very deep in the hole at that point. I don't want to say it's impossible for people to come back from that point, mostly because I'm overly optimistic and I want people to be normal. And wanting people to be normal means that sometimes you have to believe that people can put in the work to become. In this case, when I say normal, I mean like not racist, anti-racist, like beyond not just neutrally not racist, but fully, actually, actively anti-racist. I want to believe that is an achievable goal because there are a lot of people that do harbor racism in their hearts and probably don't even expect it or don't even think about it. But like there's a spectrum here, and Liam Neeson is like in the I'm not really sure what you do about that kind of person end of the spectrum. I was about to say that I've seen some people over there go to drive-ins to see things because you don't have to interact with anyone else, but you can still watch. The interaction in drive-in theaters, it's mostly like the in-car interaction, like the friends that you bring with you. And if you're smart enough to have like hook-up speakers, and you could sit on your hood, or you could sit on the top of the car and watch the movie that way. And that it's kind of like a mini traveling party, almost. Make sure that the driver is not drinking. Everybody else can drink, but not the driver. I know what I do to fascists. I got a whole Discord status about that. As well we should, Rabbit. I mean, I don't see any problems with that. Like I don't see problems with being actively anti-fash, even if that means being violently anti-fash. I would like to move towards a society where everyone is anti-fash, because it seems like that should be normative. That should be the done thing. I know that we're not there yet, and I don't know how to get there is part of the problem. Yeah, but I mean that's maybe technically not my job to know how to get there. I want to find somebody who does have a good idea and follow them, to be honest. What did we miss about COVID? If they still had drive-in theaters, they could have used them as useful COVID testing sites. They could have. That is true. Gotta head off and do stuff. I hope everybody has a wonderful time. Wasby, thank you so much for dropping by. And actually, we're going to be wrapping up, like, pretty much right now. I wasn't expecting to extend the stream, but we started talking about Mandy, and then started talking about Liam Neeson, and here we are. But we are going to be wrapping things up. Thank you so much for dropping by. Please take care of yourself. Please stay safe. And if there's anybody in your life that has got a lot of stress and you have an extra spoon, then check in with them and make sure that they're okay too. Because that's, for a lot of us, that's basically what we can do these days. Thank you so much, Nug. I do really, really appreciate it. I'm in a drama theater, but imagine it might be similar social activity, community fireworks. Kind of, sort of, Buttons, but that might be something that we dig into a little bit at another time, because we do need to wrap up. Folks, I had a wonderful time tonight. This was just a hell of a lot of fun. We got the Meltdown chapter wrapped, so we're making some progress in Doom. The schedule tomorrow night will be more Doom, and hopefully I'll have a splitter by that point, so the stream quality should be even better, but it was pretty good tonight. Sunday night will be Little Big Planet 3, and then, you know, just Doom again next week. But I do need to get moving, and I'm sure that all of you need to get moving as well. So thank you so much, all of you. Please stay safe. Keep in mind that the BLM protests are not finished yet, even though they're not trending on Twitter anymore. If you can be active in some way with those, please do, even if it's only signing petitions, even if it's only donating a couple of bucks. And from me, Risco, here in Osaka, thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Sayonara. See you. And ciao.